What's good, everybody, man? Welcome back to another episode of the Daily Rundown. Let's get directly into this content where we have the real precious shitting on Anton Daniels and his wife, saying that he bought her like she was some woman walking down a block in goddamn Las Vegas or goddamn Houston, Texas, right? And I think it's crazy that Anton said he can trade his 40-year-old wife in for 220s. It's crazy. But hey, man, Christians aren't the same no more, man. Let's get directly into this.
Why are you chasing her when you can have all of them? If you
Anton says, "Why are you chasing her when you can have all of them?" Anton is speaking like a man who has had all of them. When he's been stuck with Rita, we know he want Q. We know he want Mika. We know he want Front Page and her sister, right? We know he want Randy, but he can't have them. He's stuck with the one thing he don't want, and that's his wife. He's stuck with the one thing he don't want. Watch how he talk about his marriage.
you wanted to,
I can answer that. Oh,
why are you chasing her when you can have all of them if you wanted to?
I can answer that. Certain women, because like I said on other shows, it's the intrinsic value of the woman. It's not how cute she is. See, that's what they talking about. He chews with his mouth over all this stupid shit. I always say women are children. So women are always going to say dumb shit. I don't like this. That's what children do. But as men, it's about the intrinsic value of a woman. Certain women are irreplaceable. And you turn around.
No, they all are replaceable.
I'm almost done. So you turn around and deal with one woman. She makes you feel a certain kind of way. The next woman ain't going to make you feel that certain kind of way. She might be fine or pretty or whatever. But that one woman is not going to do it for you intrinsically.
Okay, so at 40, if she fucking acting up, trade her in for 220s. Who cares? The point is that
Anton would never trade his wife in. Anton be talking shit to y'all, but he would never, ever trade his wife in. She's the best thing that has happened to him by far. That's a fact. If they find out that Rita done left Anton, got her a new nigga, his image is done. You think he about to get out here and get two baddies? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Even he know that that's not happening, bro. Ray Charles can see that's not happening. Fucking Stevie Wonder can see that's not happening. We gotta stop, bro. We know his roster is one of one. You got one chocolate little mamacita that you've been fucking with for years. And truthfully, like I said, y'all, Rita from the face part, she's not really attractive. But body-wise, Rita straight. I don't understand why you so I don't understand why you so happy to shit on your wife and someone's gonna trade her in for 220s, bro. So what? They gonna be better because they're 20? Is that the message here? Women are better because they're 20. Because what? They're younger. Are you trying to say that even though your wife has only slept with you, her coochie is used and knocked up, and now you gotta replace her with 220s? Child.
The point is that they all replaceable. There is not a woman on this fucking earth that is not replaceable, and that's a fact.
That's not true.
That's not
no. Listen,
Rita, he telling you how he feel about you. And see, the thing is, Rita, he probably will replace you, but he know them rest of the women ain't staying. He probably could replace you with Q or Mika for a moment, right? Them women not staying with this nigga. Why would they do that? So they can be embarrassed, so they can have short midget ass babies. Why you think Anton don't have no son? Why y'all think that? Right? He a Christian. Why you think the Lord didn't bless him with a son? Because he feminine. He don't know how to teach male energy. He don't know how to teach male energy. He don't. He don't. He don't know how to teach male energy. He's the kind of person that when baddies see him, bro, they automatically know he's a lick. Oh, he about to spend a little bit of money on me. I heard it from Q and everybody else. Right? Let's keep it 1,000, bro. You never gonna be able to replace Rita with two young, attractive women. Not even women on Rita level, bro. You're not even gonna be able to replace them with women on Rita level, bro. When I say level, I mean her attractiveness, which is crazy. But even the younger, unattractive women not dating no ugly niggas like you, bro. I'm sorry. The only woman I think that might date you is JPX wife, Flora. That's it. That's it. And I don't even think Flora give you a chance after what she been through. Nope.
There is not a woman on this earth, not one, that is not replaceable. I don't know what y'all smoking.
A good woman. And a good woman. You know that. Come on now.
There ain't a man on or woman on this planet ain't replaceable. Because the minute, if you got money, if you a man and you got bread, the minute that money's gone, she gonna go find somebody else. Everybody's replaceable. Everybody could be substituted.
No. See, you wrong.
How is he wrong? How is he wrong? There's plenty of women that when the money dries up, they stop fucking with you. Anton, there's women like Lucky Marie, Courtney Michelle, Kayla, K.A. Show. Plenty of women have cycled through Lapeef that don't rock with you no more. Why? Because you're an asshole and because you didn't want to pay them. You told B. Taylor you'll give her $400 to do a show, bro. Meanwhile, you paying Pearly Things thousands of dollars. Right? You paying Brittany Renner thousands of dollars. Felice Johnson, thousands of dollars. A nigga who literally raped and bragged about raping other men. You did a whole interview with him talking about some, oh yeah, I like how Anton look. He got nice booty and everything. And you ain't even say nothing to this nigga, bro. You ain't even check, bro, about this. You thought it was, you ain't say shit. You see what I'm saying? That's what I don't like about this space is they will say the most craziest shit about women, but you see a man talking to another man that brags about raping other men. Y'all don't got shit to say. Let's get back to the topic. Shout out to Precious for checking Anton.
No, she should leave.
No, she not. No, she not. Let me tell you something.
Hold on, Anton, before you go, can I quickly just say, like,
what is y'all smoking today? Are y'all all high on edibles?
No,
who raised you?
You sound like you.
Who raised y'all?
You the one that's the issue here, bro.
Hey, yo, listen.
Who raised y'all? I'm the issue.
Yes.
I'll tell you right now. If you thought
did you buy your wife?
If you thought your wife was replaceable, you would have been
Hold on, Precious. What, ask him that question again.
I asked if he bought his wife. Like, what shelf was she on?
Okay, so let me. Okay, before I tell you how much I paid,
he's not a fucking person.
That means that if he bought his wife, anybody can buy her. I said this last show when he said he walked up to his wife and the first thing, well, she said it actually. He asked her, "What was the first thing that I asked you, wife, when I met you?" You asked me if I give fellatio. Now I'm finding out she can be bought. What's the difference between her and Brittany Renner? What's the difference between her and fucking Kim Kardashian or Ruby Rose or any rest of these women? What's the difference between if your wife can be purchased? I mean, any man with that amount can purchase her, or is that not a thing no more? Let me guess. Only you can purchase her. See what I'm saying, bro? We gotta stop, bro. Niggas saying that he bought his wife, but then getting mad when somebody say, well, she must be a prostitute. She must be for the street. She must be an escort. Fellas, if your wife is up to be bought, then anybody can have her. That's just what it is. Anyway, let's keep going.
Because I am into buying humans. So before
I'm just saying that's what it sounds like. It sounds like, you know, there is no, you know,
so I'm assuming that your husband got you locked and key, right?
No.
He don't got you locked and key?
I don't have a husband.
Oh, really?
At the time of this recording, Precious was just engaged to Mr. Let Go, who was seen here in the red. Mr. Let Go isn't going to say anything, right? Because he's a coward. He's a coward. He's scared of Anton. He don't want to lose the money, right? Went from rocking with Ace Metaphor, and on his spare time, he do these shows. But him and Precious was just engaged. Precious called off the engagement because she said, and I quote, she had concerns that she did not want to discuss online about Let Go. You know, I think, because Let Go kids are grown, I think that Let Go had weak dick. I think that she found out that his chains was fake and that he was poor. Like all the rest of the women in his life come out and say that, like, all the chains he wear is fake. All the cars he wear, I mean, he be driving, it's not even fucking lease, but rented. I never understood that. Renting cars for like a TikTok video and shit. I remember Lucky wanted me to do that. She said, go rent a Tesla or Escalade or something for like a week and drive it just so people could think you really getting money out here. That's what Anton taught me. I said, look, is that what y'all doing in Vegas? The niggas faking until they make it? I'm just saying, you don't gotta. I said, I can just go ask my dad. He just let me borrow the Range Rover for a while. Ain't borrow one of his trucks. Just call it a day. Don't really gotta go rent a car and put insurance. You know, when you rent cars, you gotta put insurance on it, guys. You gotta put down payments. When me and Richie, when me and my wife rented that fucking 2025 Mustang, that shit was expensive. They made us put a down payment on it. If we wanted a different car like a Range Rover, our fucking deposit would have damn near tripled. Even for remember they had a Durango Hellcat, they wanted the same deposit for the Hellcat Durango that they wanted for the damn Range Rover. Child. Y'all be doing too much fake shit. So when you ask her, Anton, and you know that she was literally just engaged in a relationship with Mr. Let Go, you're being disingenuous, trying to make it seem like, oh, you're not married, no man wants you, and for one, bragging about marriage isn't a flex. If I walk up to another woman, oh, you're not married? Well, I am. Wow. I've been married for less than a year. What does it mean to her that I'm married and she's not? When we have men like you, men like Diddy, all type of niggas out here cheating and doing all kinds of shit. Tom Cruise, Tom Brady, all them hoe ass niggas. Brady didn't even cheat on his wife, but just blatantly disrespected her. When she says it's time to go out the game, it's time to go out the game. Oh no, baby, I think I want you to sit home with these kids for a few more years while I don't go back to the Patriots. I'm gonna go to Tampa fucking Bay. Child. And she left that nigga and she warned him. I remember Stephen A. Smith talking about this. Should Tom Brady retire? And then next thing you know, Tom Brady is retiring. Next thing you know, Tom Brady and Antonio Brown team up with the Buccaneers. Next report, Tom Brady is divorced. You got to stop playing. Oh, guess who else got divorced in that situation? Antonio Brown. He lost everything. Baby mama left him and everything. Why? You already made millions of dollars. And he was suffering from something that the NFL calls CTE. I guess it's like a brain disease when niggas start losing their memory, all kinds of shit. Yeah. So why would you go back playing knowing that you already got issues with that shit? Yeah. So y'all got to be careful, bro. The way y'all be trying to make shit seem, y'all be just making up narratives. At the end of the day, Precious was engaged. And let's be honest, Precious looked a million times better than Rita. That's a fact. As a matter of fact, I'll go as far to say because some of these women out here I've seen outside of YouTube, outside of Indie, and Mommy Loves 3, but Balances is extremely attractive. She has an amazing body. Dating to marriage, she's very pretty. She had pretty lips. I don't really like light skinned girls. Like y'all know that. Y'all know me. Y'all know that. But I do know this. I do know she got 9 kids with her husband, and her ass is still in shape, and she got a better body than Rita. That's one thing I do know about her. And I know that she's almost 50 looking like that. Mommy Love 3, y'all hated on her because she was fat. But the one thing I love about Mommy Loves 3 is she's funny and she's a highly attractive fat girl. Highly attractive, not even a little bit, extremely attractive. She is very, very, very confident. And the way she dressed, you can't even tell she's fat. But Precious is undoubtedly the best looking woman on the panel. It's not even close. She pretty much got it all, body, face, everything. And I knew Mr. Let Go was gonna fumble that bag. So I just want to point that out to add context that at this point of recording, she was engaged. That's why she's about to say she did not give the ring back. And what Mr. Let Go gonna say? Nothing.
Really?
I'm assuming that your husband got you locked and key, right?
No.
He don't got you locked and key?
I don't have a husband.
Oh, really?
Really?
So how is a single woman gonna teach me or gonna ask me if I bought my wife?
Why can't a single woman, so only a married woman can ask you if you bought your wife? What fucking sense does that even make outside of you trying to do what Kevin Samuels explained a long time ago? Shame, blame, and explain. How can a single woman tell me the same way a fat, ugly nigga with an ugly wife can talk to me about dating? That's how. How can a man has been dating for the last, married for the last fucking 30 years talk to me about baddies in relationships when you never had a baddie? You understand what we saying? I wasn't even gonna do this reaction. I got a reaction of a woman going off on you. I wanted to react to that. And if I after this blunt, my wife got time, then I will. It was a woman named Ali. She's very, very, very attractive. She shitted on him, calling all these niggas bro because they were saying Starbucks was a valuable first date, and you shouldn't take a woman on a date over $100 unless you start having sex with her first. And she started going to fuck off. And I was very entertained by this video. She was going they had to kick her off the panel. She was definitely unruly. They was muting her. She was, don't fucking unmute me. Anton, you broke nigga. You live in an apartment. So I thought that was crazy. Anton, you can't say you getting all this money. Wife, when the last time you lived in an apartment, wife?
I haven't lived in an apartment since before.
At least 10 years.
Mia was born the last time we lived in an apartment.
So about almost 20 years.
17 years.
Yeah.
Yeah, Mia was born when last time we lived in an apartment. Yep.
That's why Queen Sheba, she always said Anton's not a millionaire, y'all. I'm telling y'all. I'm around millionaires on a daily basis. Millionaires don't stay in tiny ass apartments. They buy condos. They buy them.
Yeah. In the sky. With a door.
Yes. Yes.
With a door,
yes.
I'm not lying.
Yes. No, Queen Sheba got like an 8 fucking bedroom house. And she don't even have no kids. She be on that rich auntie shit. But let's keep going.
I'm asking you a question. You can answer it, or you can come back
my chick been down for me. My chick was down for me when I was broke and I was living in my mom's house.
You can answer it, or you can come back.
My chick been down for me. My chick was down for me when I was broke and I was living in.
But you also said that when you first approached her, you was asking her if she sucked dick, and she never said no. So she was down for you and a whole bunch of other niggas. Wasn't like she was just down for you. I'm just saying that to make it clear. I ain't shaming women who had multiple niggas, but you make it seem like she was just down for you. Now, what if Tierney came up here and said, I'm down for my nigga while he poor? You're going to say she's stupid. But because Rita was down for you while she was poor, we supposed to give her a round of fucking applause for being your doormat? Right. No fugazi. She's the exception. It's all about the exceptions. And Fugazi, I see your little business over there has ended quickly. I'll cover that in the next few days, guys. No Fugazi and Anton fall out. When y'all gonna learn, bro? When y'all gonna learn? But Anton, your wife low key sound like she was for the streets. Bro, listen. My wife said she had 5 boyfriends. I saw people leaving comments about that in the chat. Why y'all ain't ask Anton about the? Okay, cool. She had 5 boyfriends in high school. What about the one nigga that put his meat in cuz wife mouth because we acting like she a big Christian and she only down for him? I never walked up to my wife and asked her, "Do you suck dick?" I don't never walk up to no women and ask them that. If they let me know if they suck dick or not. Only lames do that, bro. All right, Mitch, I'll see you later.
My mama's basement.
Okay, so you didn't buy her. That's all you had to say. You didn't buy her.
That's all you had to say, bro.
No, don't. Hold on, Mr. Lego. Why are you protecting? If she's old enough and brave enough to open her mouth, then she's old enough and brave enough to get this work, right?
What?
Lego, why are you protecting?
That's all you had to say, bro.
No, don't. Hold on, Mr. Lego. Why are you protecting?
Because he want to protect her. Just that simple. How about you just deal with the man? Imagine a man trying to fight a woman. A man jump in between that fight and ask, "Why are you trying to protect her, bro?" Bro, how about you were just dealing with her, now deal with me. But just like Lady Mogulette said, Anton don't know how to deal with men. He's afraid of men in real life. It's easy to get on a panel and hit a link and just run your fucking mouth. When last time y'all saw Anton check a man in real life? Never. As a matter of fact, we saw him get checked. But let's keep going.
If she's old enough and brave enough to open her mouth, then she's old enough and brave enough to get this work, right?
Does that line of logic follow with your wife and daughter as well? Does this line of thought apply to the women around you as well? Or is this just for entertainment purposes? Let us know, bro, so we don't gotta apply logic everywhere. Let us know this is all for entertainment, because I don't want to say, well, hey, man, your dad did say if y'all open y'all mouths and y'all can get this work. He never implied what exactly this work was. He left that to us to define. Right? He never even defined open your mouth. Precious hasn't been disrespectful. She hasn't yelled and screamed or act like a hyena. But still, she got to get this work. So why shouldn't we give y'all that work? Wearing blue hair, looking ugly as fuck. Why shouldn't we say, hey, man, you opened your mouth up? Well, I didn't do nothing. Yeah, you did. Yeah, you did. As a man, I don't got to justify. I just got to give you this work. But why? That don't even make sense. Your husband said it makes sense when he was talking to another bitch. But now it don't make sense talking to you? Nah, if your husband can indulge in his vices, I think I'll indulge in mine. Yeah. Mark.
Right?
Thanks.
Okay, cool. So let her cook. Is that another one of your students that you're trying to protect or something?
No.
Okay, cool. So you're not
Exactly. See, that was even the shock because he didn't want to expose their personal business. Is that another one of your students? Knowing that they was together. At the end of the day, what I would have said to Mr. Lego is, this is why I can't even be with you. Right? This is why Precious didn't want to be with him. He's weak. He's weak. He see the shots that's clearly being thrown his way. What he doing? Bullshit, bro. Bullshit. He attacking you and a woman that you were still in a relationship with or just fresh out of a fresh engagement. But this is probably why she didn't want to marry you, because she see that you were weak. She can see it all in you, bro. Weakness is low key crazy, man. It's low key crazy. I low key don't even know how y'all do it sometimes. I like real life. I don't know how y'all do it, bro. I don't know how y'all get on here and criticize women, but still act and behave just like women.
On this episode of
Anyway, let's keep going.
Under the Mr. Let Go tutelage. All right, cool. So
you know.
So now, you got any more questions before we get there?
No, I just wanted to know the history behind that, and you explained it.
So let me ask you a question. Why are you not married yet?
No one has married me yet.
You haven't had a proposal?
Oh, wait, you went out a little bit. What'd you say?
I said you haven't had a proposal yet?
I have.
Damn, Let Go. You gonna let him just sneak dish you right to your face? Child, weak.
Why didn't you accept?
We weren't compatible.
Damn, Let Go. This is all saying more about you, even more than about Anton or her. Why didn't you say yes to the proposal? We weren't compatible. Damn. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make this shit up. Anyway, they weren't compatible because Mr. Let Go is weak. Precious is a beautiful woman. She needs somebody that's strong, that's going to defend her against tiny little bandits like Anton.
But you dated him to the point to where he actually asked you to marry him.
And you accepted the ring.
Now you got something to say. And you accepted the ring. Child. I can see it. I can sense a hurt man. Okay, my spidey senses is tangling. She didn't even give my ring back, and she accepted my ring. So yeah, they dated. So who gives a fuck? She a grown ass woman. If she ain't married, she's single. It is what it is. If she not married, she single. Word to Kevin Samuels. So y'all want to play by the rules, then forget the rules. I'm manosphere one day. Next day, I'm crying about some shit that's not even mine. Child.
To the point to where he actually asked you to marry him.
And you accepted the ring.
I did.
So you were dating him up to the point to where he asked you to marry him, but you weren't compatible. So you didn't realize that before you continued the dating process.
Why did you accept the ring?
You can be compatible with someone in friendship, but not compatible with them for a lifetime.
I'm not answering no personal questions. If I was her, I would have said, I look better than your bitch. I'm not answering no questions until you show me somebody that look is on my level. Otherwise, fuck out of here.
Period. 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 Period.
We're not about to be playing with y'all. See, I don't know. Maybe it's the vanity in me. I don't take ugly men serious. When I see ugly niggas talking to me, I say, child, who is this tree monster talking to me? On Anton case, who is this tiny little tree stump talking to me? Who is this? Oh, he got Porsches and Benzes. Oh my God. He must be the only one in the world with one. Oh my God. I'm so impressed. Let me go take a look at his house. Oh, he don't have one. Let me go take a look at his wife. Oh, underachievements. Child. Whew, let me take a drink of my little goddamn orange juice this morning. Precious, you better than me, child. Oh, I would have took it there. Let's have a looks competition. Let's see who look better, who's happier, who got the better body, who men would desire more if both was actually available. Child, stop playing, man. Whew. I had to take a break on that one. Jesus Christ.
Dating enough. So wait, Mr.
Yeah.
Hold on, Mr.
You have to date in order to find out things about people. That's usually the process.
I got engaged.
See, him and his wife, they didn't have no other options, Precious. So all this stuff you talking about dating and stuff, he can't relate to that. This nigga been married for 30 years. He been married for 30 years. He don't know nothing about no baddies, no dating, nothing. He went, hey, even though I asked you if you be sucking D and you never said no, right? The nigga still took her straight from that situation and put a ring on it. Say what you want to say about it, but that's the truth. Child.
Mr. Let Go, you protecting her.
Yeah, we did get engaged.
So you
but
did
some people
engaged.
get engaged and they get married and then realize it's not the right thing for them. They get divorced. I don't want to get divorced.
Damn. That was a shot at you too, Let Go, because Let Go went through a divorce. So she said some people get engaged, they get married, then guess what? They get divorced. I don't want to get divorced. Child.
So you
but
did
some
get
people
engaged.
get engaged and they get married and then realize it's not the right thing for them. They get divorced. I don't want to get divorced.
Ooh, we on to
How old
something.
are you? How old are you?
I'm 35.
We on to something, Anton.
So let me ask you a question. At 35, you think that your best years are ahead of you or behind you?
My best years are behind me.
And so are you looking for a man based off of compatibility or a man based off of his ability to buy you?
What? Are you looking for a man based on compatibility or his ability to buy you, child? Oh my God. Man, they gotta do something about Detroit schools and Detroit education, bro. I mean, not Detroit. I meant Waterford. I don't know. Jesus Christ. He must have went to school. He must have went to the school with like the poor white people, bro. Because the questions that he asked, they literally, I'd be like, it's no way he's this stupid. It's impossible. They say, bro, got some motion. It's impossible. But yet he says dumbass shit like that. All right, let's go.
Man based off of compatibility or a man based off of his ability to buy you?
A man doesn't need to buy me.
Buy you?
You sure?
Yes, I've been trying to be on your side. What the fuck?
Hold on. You sure?
I know what he's saying. He ain't using the word, but I know what he's saying.
I'm sure.
Can you elaborate? Because I don't understand.
Hold on. Okay, so
Let go.
Or
Her.
a man based off of his
Let go.
ability to
His
buy
feelings
you.
is her.
A man doesn't need to buy me.
Buy you?
You sure?
Yes, I've been trying to be on your side. What the fuck?
Hold on. You sure?
I know what he's saying. He ain't using the word, but I know what he's saying.
I'm sure.
Can you elaborate? Because I don't understand.
Hold on. Okay, so here's the thing. What's at the top of the list as far as what it is that you're looking for in a man?
Provision, protection.
That's what he's talking about.
So what the fuck are we talking about? Provision is money.
Oh my God.
But he doesn't have to buy me.
That's just the term he's using.
If you're with
That's just what he's
someone,
using.
if you're with someone, are you, like I said, did you have to buy your wife? No.
No, because he was broke as fuck. That's why you got these dudes like Jay David. That's why they don't got no girl now, no wife now, because they too busy putting their mouth and tongue all over Time Dog. They too busy licking him, his gooch or whatever, right? These boys is crazy. This nigga said over and over and over he met Rita when he was poor. He just said it during this stream. My wife held me down when I was poor as hell. Which means you didn't buy this bitch. Which means that you did not have the money to provide a provision when y'all was living in y'all parents' cribs and shit. Cause you ain't had the money. Let's keep it 1,000. So when she say a woman don't gotta be bought, nigga, you didn't even buy your own wife. She had to go back and live with her own father and say, oh, this is my husband. I thought he was a leader, but we got to come back in here and live with you, father. Because you was poor and you failed to lead. But you had a wife that was holding you down, child. Struggle love. It's always black men. I'm done with this clip. It's always black men promoting struggle love. And then when they get old enough, right? Oh, I'm 49 years old. Nigga, you're 50. Gray beard, gray hair. Finally got some pape. Oh yeah, you know what I'm saying? These women gotta do whatever I say now. I'm in my prime. Semen old as hell. Deteriorating. Causing all type of effects after the child is born. Need a honey pack. Need all kind of shit. You know what? I'm not gonna shame honey pack users because I like honey packs. But let me put it like this. Some of these niggas, especially art, so I ain't want to say it either because they be saying I be body shaming big girls, but I don't. But if you're big, like and you're around like Anton is, you can't talk about, I don't want to hear no weight conversations, bro. I don't want to hear nothing about a woman being in shape or not being in shape. I don't want to hear nothing about that shit. And all this stuff about you gotta have money to protect and provision to have a wife, it's gonna cost you. Nigga, you literally met your wife when you was poor. You said it over and over and over again. That's the contradictions in y'all dumbass arguments. You want women to be convinced that you just some rich nigga that paid for your elegant, expensive wife. But then on a different day when you really upset and you want to pedestalize yourself, you're going to, and in some way pedestalize your wife too. You're going to say that she was with you when you were at the bottom, when you had nothing, because she's loyal, because she's a down bitch. And that would indicate that you did not, in fact, buy her at all, which was the original question of the clip, right? Did you buy your wife? Oh no, my wife was with me from the beginning. My wife was with me from the beginning. So the answer would be no. You did not, because you could not. And with that being said, everybody, have a good day, have a good morning. This has been your daily rundown. Fuck the manosphere. Goodbye.